starting to make my breakfast. We're going on a play date. I'm trying to set this up. There. I think it's going to sit. I'm just making my breakfast. We're going on a play date, but it's just across the road, so we don't have to go very far. And we'll be back for lunch, so I don't have to worry about what I'm going to eat. So for breakfast, I'm just making an egg, like a Western sandwich, breakfast sandwich, if anyone knows. So an egg with bacon. So I spray my pan with that, which I used this to make my muffins yesterday, and it sucked. The muffins all stuck to the pan, and it was a big time job getting it out. So this is my eggs. And I'm using 3 tablespoons, which is 0 points. I'm also watching Molly, Weight Watchers Bride-to-Be. I love her videos. She's awesome. Another one I love is Simply Gina. I think I mentioned her. She's really good. So now I'm going to weigh out, these are my bacon flakes, and you can have 11 grams for 1 point, so I always measure it out. I have my scale. I measure everything because you never know, sometimes it's like just a little tiny bit less or more. Like this says you can only have a serving is 8 grams, which is a tablespoon, is 1 point. But if you actually put it into your, if you actually measure it, you can go up to 11 grams for 1 point. And I want those extra few grams of bacon flakes. I mean, who doesn't? So I always measure. And I'm having it on the Dempster's Thins whole wheat bread. I was using the multigrain, and I had the white, and they're both 1 point for 1 slice or 3 points for 2. But M, on another YouTuber that I watch, she's Canadian, and she's always using a Dempster's thin bread that she can have 2 slices for 2 points. Anyway, I figured out it's the Dempster's thin, the whole wheat one, and it's the red bag. So you can have 2 slices for 2 points. It's M. Wilson Fit Fam. I love her. I love her too. She's really, really good. And all 3 of those girls are around the same points as me, I believe. Which, again, I mentioned yesterday. I like that because we have to spend our day, eat our days similarly. So, what other girls do I watch? The Skinny Girls. I should have written these down. Kim and Kelly, the twins. I love Weight Watchers Girl, but she's hit and miss. And I just watched one yesterday, Let's Get Fit with Denise. I've only watched a few of her videos, but she's good. She's on 30 points too, so that's helpful. Anyway, I'm just going to cook this up and have some breakfast. So it will be 1 point for my bacon, 2 points for my bread, and I'm going to put half a tablespoon of mayo on it for 1 point. So it will be a 4-point breakfast, which is what I usually have. And I might have an apple. Maybe I'll take an apple with me over to our play date. And I guess that's it. I will see you at, good morning. I will see you at snack time. So here's my lunch. I'm having my Caesar salad again, which is 3 points for the bacon, my Caesar dressing, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese. And then I made a flat out pizza, so I get a pizza sauce that I can have 3 tablespoons for 0 points. So it's 3 for the flat out, I've got an ounce of chicken on it, which is 1, I think. I'm going to have to look into that, actually. It might be 0. So 3, 4, and 3 points for the Mexican blend light shredded cheese. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 11 points for my lunch. I was going to have this that I got last night at Sobeys. It's cherry limeade, but I put it in the freezer and forgot, so it's frozen solid. So I'm going to drink some water and let that thaw out. I got some laundry done, the kids are napping, and I'm going to watch some Heartland. And I will talk to you later. Good evening. So I didn't get a picture or video of my supper. We were in a rush, and I was taking the kids to baseball, and I was hurrying to eat, and I just didn't get a picture taken. So I had shepherd's pie, which I counted as 7 points because I didn't build the recipe in my app, and the higher ones were 9 or 10 and the lower ones were 5 or 6, so I went middle of the road. I did use less potatoes, and I filled it with corn and beans and to make it go further. So I thought 7. So 7 points for that. And then I also had some Caesar salad with it, but I just had the lettuce and Caesar dressing with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. I didn't have bacon, so I counted that as 2 points. So that was 9 points for supper, and that left me with, I don't know the math, I'll have to tell you later. That did leave me with points though. I think I had 9 points left. So then I took the kids to baseball, and they're there for an hour and a half, and my sister came and met me, and we walked all around the town, and we stopped at Robin's Donuts because after 5 o'clock all their donuts are 50% off. And I got a box of 22 Robin's eggs, and I had 3 of them. And 2 of them were sour cream glazed and 1 was chocolate glazed, and the 2 sour cream glazed were 4 points each, so that was 8 points right there, and the chocolate glaze was 3 points. Oh, and I couldn't, Robin's isn't in the Weight Watchers app, so I used Tim Hortons because I figured pretty much the same idea. So I did go into my weeklies, I think by 2 points, so I would have 26 weeklies left, and all my dailies are gone, which is fine. And we did go for a really nice long walk. I got in over, I think 13,700 and some steps, which is awesome. So I'm pleased with that. And a little FYI though, the plain Tim Hortons Timbits are only 2 points. So if you really need a Timbit and you can handle just going with the plain ones, which I actually like with a cup of tea, yummy. Anyway, so I'm about to get in the tub, and I got my new Bath & Body Works candle going. Waikiki Beach Coconut with the toilet paper there. That's a lovely view. Anyway, it smells like the beach. It smells like summer. Oh, and I never did find my fudgesicles last night. I looked at Sobeys and Superstore, and I didn't check Walmart. But the last time I looked at my Walmart closer to me, there was no fudgesicle brand fudgesicles. So I was really bummed about that. But anyway, maybe I'll find them at another one. And I guess that's all for tonight. So I will see you in the morning.